it up here, Connor. Don't blow yourself up, catch yourself on fire, hurt anybody or anything.
Chad.
And I'm Tyler. We're with Outdoors in the Bluegrass. I'm sure y'all already know us. You've been watching all of our videos, and you wait for the next one. You're sitting on the edge of your couch going, when they gonna release another video?
Pricing Glade.
You better. I like. We were talking about when we said the word, like, I like mustard on my donuts. I like mustard on my French fries that I use to French fries to catch the fish. All right, focus. So, white bass run.
White bass run. It was awesome.
How much fun was that?
So much fun.
This is the first year I've ever done the white bass run.
Is it?
Yeah, I heard a lot of people talking smack about it and how awesome it was. And when I started doing Outdoors in the Bluegrass, I said, I got to get in on that.
Right.
So from like February, because we had that really hot February, right? Got us almost like 60 degrees in February. People started talking about them running in a couple weeks. And Fish and Wildlife is like, it's 2 weeks away. And so I basically started going down to the river every day. In February, and you all know I got like 8 bajillion vlog entries of me going down and giving everybody updates on what was going on the Salt River. Then I run into this cat, one of my old buddies from Real Fishing in Kentucky, one of the field staff, down at Beaver Lake.
Yep.
And we start talking about it.
Yep.
So what happened the next day, Chad?
I went to Salt River.
What happened at Salt River, Chad?
Well,
without me, by the way.
I started fishing.
And?
At first I didn't catch.
Yeah.
Then I said, let me see if they gonna bite off. So then I put on a little broken back Rapala. Threw it out and I would reel it in and I'd get bumps every once in a while. So then I started fishing it like it was dead, like it was a dying fish.
Yeah.
And every cast I was bringing them in. I wound up calling in with, I think it was 8 to 9 that day.
Yeah, and he sends me a picture later on Facebook and he goes, eat this, Tyler. And I was like, that little beep. And so we hooked up.
The next morning I went the next morning.
Yeah,
and when you come found me.
Yeah, I came and found him, and we've been thick as thieves, as my mom would say, ever since. Right? We had a blast.
We sure did.
I mean, y'all saw my episode where I went out and limited out. I think it was like April, right towards the end of the run. But you had a successful time that you went without me too, and you limited out.
Yeah, so there was a couple times I think I went without you because you had to work.
Yeah, so let's give y'all a little bit more white bass action. Let's cut to some of your videos that you took and see the awesome fish that you caught. How about that?
There he is.
All right. So I always heard that it was cast, catch a fish, cast, catch a fish, cast, catch a fish. Wasn't exactly like that.
No.
But it was pretty darn close.
Yeah, we missed a lot too.
We made a lot of short shots, as we called them.
Yeah.
We both used to work for an injection molding company, and short shots is a term. But it's really short bite, but we call it short shots because we like to be difficult, complicated, and completely obnoxious to everybody around us. So it's a short shot. But I mean, we had a blast. I mean, we even caught some bluegill. You caught a huge drum, like an 11-pound drumzilla. I caught a catfish, a big, nice channel cat.
Yeah, I caught one catfish. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a lot of carp there too. A lot of carp.
Yeah.
But,
it was a blast. Then of course we took some family and friends out with us. We took some friends out that I worked with, and they didn't catch anything because, Clay, man, you just didn't try hard enough, brother. You just didn't try hard enough. But I think everybody still had fun anyway.
Yeah.
It was a blast, and of course Logan went with us, and Riley Nato went with us that day
Yeah,
too, right?
Riley, yep.
And so we had a blast, and it was a lot of fun, and it was all about family and friends and community for us. You know, we wanted to make sure that we shared every little bit of information that we could with the community on YouTube and Facebook. We had a slew of people come up to us out at the river, at Walmart, at the dollar store, thanking us and shaking hands for all the information we provided to make it a successful white bass run for everybody, right? So next year, 2018, you find us, you message us on Facebook, you do whatever you got to do.
And we'll help you out.
We'll do a guide. We'll start guiding the white bass run.
There you go.
How about we start doing a guide service for white bass run?
Service.
We know it. We know it like the back of our hand. But we need tick spray.
Yeah.
It was bad this year, but maybe we'll be so bad next year. But we'll stay on top of it for 2018, and if people want to come out and have us guide them for the white bass run, we'll be happy to do that, outdoors in the bluegrass style.
If you just want to come hang out with us, we're always game. Let people come hang out with us and fish.
So we saved all of our limits, pretty much. I mean, we had a crap ton of fillets in the freezer, and I've never been the greatest at filleting fish. You know, the Devil Dog, Chuck the Devil Dog, my dad's always been the man who's been filleting fish. So I filleted a few here at the house, and then we went over to Chad's and filleted the rest of them, and he tried to give me some tips and tricks. Let's take a look at that. That was hilarious.
Man, I'm loving this station. This water works too, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. That's what I'm saying. Everything works.
Look at this.
Yeah. Watch something, bud?
I gotta build one. I gotta build one.
I gotta put on showers.
Oh, you rinse them off before you clean them?
Yeah. Because it helps hold on to them a little bit. I don't do too much. Oh, I missed this. Where'd it go?
I don't do spiders, man.
Me neither. Me neither.
All right, show me how it's done.
Show you how it's done.
Yeah, I'm terrible at filleting fish. Okay, your knife's a lot sharper than mine.
All you do is follow that bone right there. You gotta get past that one bone. There it is. No, it's still not past that one bone. There it is.
Oh yeah. You know how much meat I've probably wasted on the ones I filleted? Look at you. So you don't even slice from the bottom. You just go to the rib cage? Oh my God. Logan, did you watch me fillet any of them?
No.
It's probably a good thing because they'd be making fun of me.
Oh, you're gonna get in here. Show your camera, show your fillet skills.
Oh, I wouldn't call it skill.
I bought that because a while back
lack of.
I bought that little thing right there because I was like, man, that might help out. You know, that might be good. I
Used to hold it down and
yeah. Meat I got 132 pieces.
That water is cold.
That's a female right there.
You can see the belly, can't you?
Here, clean my hand.
Get it in there. My hand's so cold, I wouldn't even know the difference.
I've caught largemouth and white bass. Mine catch smallmouth and bobby bass. I think that's one bass.
That's a small one right there. Like I said, these.
Peacock.
Oh, I got the peacock bass.
Oh yeah, spotted peacock and
Peacock!
yeah.
All right, so which way do I cut this thing to be the most effective way? This way or this way?
You always cut. I always cut it like this. Like that. Cut it on the angle. Because there's meat right here too.
All right. So on that angle.
On that angle.
On that angle.
On that angle.
And then you come down this bone, right?
Yep. Feel the bone. You feel it?
I feel it. I feel the bone. Kind
Trust
of
me, I wasn't the greatest when I first started cleaning this.
like break out that electric knife. Terrible. Terrible.
That's how you learn, dude. Trust me, when I first started doing it, I was butchering like crazy.
Ate, like bull nuts.
Bull nuts? What's that called?
Mountain oysters.
Mountain oysters, yeah.
That,
I lost my composure.
tied off.
If Connor was here, that boy, what did he say that one day we were walking through? He goes, "Hey Dad, you know what gangsters do?" I said, "What do gangsters do, Connor?" "Gangsters grab their nuts." What did he? And then we were at Kroger one day, and this guy cut me off at the gas pump. So I'm usually a timid guy. I don't like to cause a lot of problems. But that, I mean, he straight up about took the front of the car off, pulling in front of me on the gas pumps. Yeah, we were in the Camaro. So I got out and started having words with him, and he was acting like he was wanting to fight, but he didn't. And so finally, we got back in the car. We were heading to, it was like a company picnic from Monoplast. We were going to Six Flags or Kentucky Kingdom, whatever it is. And we were about halfway there, and he goes, "You know what I would have done, Dad?" I said, "What?" He goes, "I would have kicked him square in the nuts."
I didn't do that.
He said, "No, there you go, bud."
All right, thanks, man. Now all we got to do is eat them. Well, we got to cook them. Cook them and eat them.
All right, so what we can take from that is I suck at filleting fish, and my boys are freaking hilarious. Connor is a hoot, and Logan did an awesome job. I think we're going to get him with the blade next year and have him start filleting the fish.
Start teaching them.
Yeah, and so we said, all right, we're going to have this fish fry. We planned it a couple times, and then it would rain.
Yeah.
We planned a couple times, and then other plans would come up. And family first for us.
Yes.
Family
Always
first.
Family
so,
first.
you might see some lags between videos where there's a couple weeks where we don't put something out. That's because we're doing something with family, and family comes first. That's our first priority. But we finally got it together. We said, hey, man, we got the garage set up to really nice, and it looks good. We got it decorated like a tackle shop. Let's get everybody together. We've got the TV going. Let's play some of our episodes that we've done this year. Get the radio going. Shoot off some fireworks and do some cooking out and have a good 4th of July festival. And then it clicked. Well, why don't we do the fish fry?
Exactly.
So we did the fish fry, and we had a blast. We got your family and my family together, and my sister came over, and we all just kind of mingled around and had a good old time. Let's show some of the footage of the family kind of getting together.
I keep on the bed, go see talking to Rachel.
I'll tell you this just a second. All right. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, that would explain. All right!
Got the family together. Everybody's having a good old time, starting to mingle. Everybody a little bit nervous first time meeting some people here and there, but everybody kind of,
relaxed
up,
mingling,
having a good time. And I think it was a lot of fun. So you and I kind of challenged each other, though, right?
Yes.
So the pitching contest.
Flipping.
We started out with a 5-gallon bucket that you took, and I took a little minnow bucket, which wasn't much smaller. So it was pretty even competition. And you kept right up there with me. You kept right up there with me. And then my sister decides to come in, and she drops an L8 bottle and says, "Hit it." And we started pitching at it, and I think 4 or 5 pitches, and I knocked that sucker right over, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Sweet, baby!
So then we got the idea, let's get some solo cups.
We got solo cups. We started pitching into solo cups, and believe it or not, we did really good.
We
did really good. Let's take a look at that real quick.
Right over it.
All right, so we're not KVD.
No, we're not KVD. I like potato.
We
money.
well, just to fish all the time and get paid for it would be good enough
that
for
would
me.
be awesome.
So we're not KVD. We're not the pros. We're not Bill Dance. We're not Jimmy Houston. We're not these guys.
We're average Joes. Just
but
like y'all.
it was fun, and by God, we flipped into them solo cups, didn't we?
We sure did.
We did it well. And so at this point, we started cleaning off the fish, getting them prepped for frying. We got some fish fried. And everyone started eating, and then it started getting real lax. Everybody started getting some food in their bellies. Everybody was having a good time. Let's take a look at the family. Everybody eating and having a good old time.
So, this camera, YouTube, Facebook stuff. I'll tell you in just a second. All right. Oh yeah, that's because the. Oh, that explains.
All right. I want everybody's attention real fast, please.
No.
Yes.
That was a good speech, buddy. I enjoyed that.
Going for diabetic coma in an hour. I know.
You need to take a shower. You saw that new owner at the SoFi guy.
No, we don't. If you don't want to be, go.
I'm just gonna wait for it down there.
Let me get you a napkin.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll wait on the video.
Shoe fly, don't bother me.
Crack me in the head. Every time I go to talk, it's like, pow. I think it's a kamikaze fly.
I mean, the bugs have been terrible this year. I mean, you got the ticks, the flies, the mosquitoes. I mean, we just had such a mild. It's ridiculous. But anyway, back to the show. So that was fun.
Yes,
We're
it
having a
was.
blast. It starts getting a little bit darker, and we had quite a bit of. Chad and I went and picked up the fireworks, and we went and said, let's pick up a few more. We did a Groupon, and we decided it was an indoor fireworks store. We've never seen one. Only been to tents. And so we went in and picked up these fireworks, and I started chopping around for some extras, and I was like, wait a second. Man, this crap's expensive.
Yes.
So we went to a tent and picked up a few more. Not too much, but enough to have some fun. And we came home, we started shooting off fireworks, and it was really good. I got shot in the eye by a Saturn rocket, and luckily my eye was closed, but I mean, it hurt for days.
And then
it
that one
bled.
fell over and shot across the street.
Oh yeah, we had some fall over and about kill your kid. It was fantastic. I mean, it was the normal 4th of July in the United States of America. People almost died, shit almost got on fire, but good to go.
Yeah.
We had a blast, right? So let's show some of the fireworks, and I think it went really well. I had a
It went
blast.
awesome.
I think we need to do it
So
again
did I.
next year, and I mean we'll secure the fireworks a little bit better next time.
Yeah.
But I had a blast, and I'd say about 3/4 of the way through the fireworks, everybody was tired, hot. Even though it was dark, it was still hot, and everybody was ready to go home. And I just want to thank you for everything that you've done, man. It's been a
I
blast.
thank you.
No, you're welcome. No, you're welcome.
Oh, you're welcome.
No, you're welcome.
I'm not gonna kiss you, so you can get out of here. Cause you're like you can over here.
All right, so that is part 2 of the White Bass Run of 2017 on Salt River, Kentucky, and our 4th of July Independence Day Happy America celebration with fireworks, almost catching people on fire, eating some good fish, pitching into some solo cups. Fun. Had a
it
blast. So thank you all again so much for everything that you do, and you all don't know it, but after everybody left, I did a little message to everybody. And it's hidden, and you haven't seen it yet,
No, I haven't.
and you're still not going to see it until this video airs. So we'll skip to that, and thanks again, everybody, for liking and sharing our page and all of our videos. It means so much to us. My brother, I wish he could still be here, but he's looking down on us, enjoying everything that we're doing for him. We love you, Scott. Nothing you've done is in vain, and you will always be remembered and memorialized in the things we do. So thank you again so much. We appreciate y'all. Peace to the next time.
Everybody, this is Karen's mother. Rachel, are you in love? I'm Logan. You're Logan's Everybody back up. My husband Tyler. We work together. And John and her met at my house. Yeah, years ago. Years. Long time ago. But we were best. Whoa! Cool! Chair. Right there. Y'all look up I can't see. I work at Charlie's, and that's where everybody knows me from.
Well, until you all see this, you're not going to even know that I recorded it. But I want to thank everyone so much that came over today for our fish fry and 4th of July festivities. We appreciate everything you did and for coming over. And this is for you, Scott. You know, we miss you a whole lot. We're just so happy that you're not in pain anymore. And we're doing everything you promised, and we love you very much. So happy 4th of July to you. And we know you were here with us and enjoyed it. And trust me, you were definitely in all of our hearts. So happy 4th of July, everyone. I hope everyone had a safe and wonderful holiday. And I hope you enjoyed this video again. Thank you for liking and sharing our page and all of our videos. It means the world to us and for what we do it for. So happy 4th of July, guys. Happy birthday, America. We'll see you next time with Outdoors in the Bluegrass.